Yeah, brainiacs. Let's go! Right? What y'all saying? Yeah! Ooh, wee! Look at this, I got my sunglasses on. All you brilliant, bright, shining, beautiful souls. Man, well, it's not that bright. I have triggered a lot of people, and I think I do owe you an explanation. So tonight I'm gonna share my explanation. It's part of my lecture, and I call it the chaos within mind. As you notice, I'm gonna fly solo tonight. NASA has been having some Wi-Fi problems, and he called me up and we were talking a little bit. And nevertheless, I told her, I says, yeah, I'm gonna go solo tonight. I'm gonna kind of apologize to some people that I didn't mean to trigger them on their belief system. However, I did. You guys know me. I trigger people. If you learn psychology, a little bit into psychosis and psychological mind, there's a functionality in the brain, right, where you get some people to a defensive mode, and within the mind, they get defensive, yet the subconscious mind will let in suggestion, okay? I'm telling you this for a reason. The brain, the personal mind is a very, very interesting thing. The chaos within mind. Within means, like Morgan had pointed out earlier, is personal. Within means me. Me, my world, my chaos within mind. Personal. And we all have got a chaos within our corporeal self. Tonight we're going to touch on that. I'm going to touch on a little bit of a lecture that I share, and we're going to dive deep into how things in my world, your world, we co-create. Because co-creation is an amazing thing. Let's not forget that co-creation is not an amazing thing. It is absolutely a beautiful thing. The problem is whenever people try to push that chaotic mind of self into someone else's turf. That's like a no-no, right? And so again, we're gonna take a trip into mind. So don't go anywhere, brainiacs. We've got open line tonight. I'll be reading your guys' comments. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the topic. Indeed, it is a deep one. We're gonna go mind melding, brain digging, diving deep. No doubt. Don't go anywhere, brainiacs. Share this broadcast. Share this podcast. I hope to catch you on the other side. Let's rock this. Let's have some fun. Why don't we?
What do you say, brainiacs? You guys ready? It's time. It's showtime, brains. That's right. It's Matrix time. And it's go time. Welcome aboard, everybody. Let's go. Talk about ufology, conspiracy, controversy, and anything and everything that we can get into tonight. Let's go.
Oh boy, yeah man. Crank it up.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Shout out, no doubt, to Miss Morgan Roundtree, Mr. Richard Wallace from Australia. I brought her from another mother, Miss Tammy Bond in the house. Hey, Brusher, Michelle. Hello, Miss Lisa. Hey-o. Hello. Mr. Alan Carpenter.
Yeah.
Buddy Road. Kill the system up even now. Look at that shit. Oh, boy.
It's definitely your show. show, and we appreciate you for being here.
Miss Beth Hanson. Hello,
Buckle up, everybody. Welcome aboard.
Oh, yes. So let's go on over here to this little thing, not this. Wrong one. I wanted the brains over here. Wanted all of the magnificent beauties over here. Where's that at? There they are. There they are. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Hello, Teresa. Oh boy, tonight's going to be just me flying solo, as well as I'm going to read your guys' comments. I miss just me and you from time to time. I do. Do that on Mondays too, but nevertheless, let me grab a drink of water here. You guys noticed up in the chat, or I'm sorry, up in the main Matrix page there. Notice I've got no material around me. I've got nothing planned, nothing scheduled. I'm just going to recite to you guys what I know of and remember of what I talk about when I talk about the mind, when I talk about the human mind. See, there's a lot of things that I learned when taking my clinical hypnotherapy course. And one thing that I can tell you that stands out the most is the trying to break Matthew Turner reverse psychology. No, honey. It's not, no, Mish. Here's the thing. You know, what we're gonna talk about tonight is the co-creativeness that we all co-create with one another. Michelle, she is 100% diehard involved in the body and making sure that we're all healthy and making sure that we're all safe and eating the right things and drinking the right stuff. You know, she probably yell at me for drinking Niagara water. Okay, but nevertheless, she does her own thing, and she tries. Now, again, this is not for anybody that has. I'm getting confused. You got CC on? Closed captions? They should be on. They absolutely should be on. Again, okay. I'm not wanting to get derailed because I get into this spiel here. Hang on. With what Michelle teaches, with what different people try to help other people with, it comes from deep within the heart. Okay, deep within the heart, with what the mind has experienced to better their own reality. Okay, so when we come into a co-creative mechanism, like a facet among one another, we want to share this. That's just our nature. It's a human nature. We share with one another. Mr. Jim Andre, what's up, buddy? We share with one another our experiences. And that is what makes this place so beautiful. Like I was telling Jim and Vic and Brad earlier, it does not matter to me. Truly doesn't matter to me. I will bust the balls of a flat earther quicker than anything. I just will. Because to me, I personally believe in a round earth. Okay? It's not to say I really truly discredit them. To be honest with you, couldn't tell you if this bastard is round. Okay? I have no idea whether the globe is truly round. Round, concave, hollow, Swiss cheesed. I don't know. I truly don't know. What I can tell you is whenever I get my mind to a calm place and cast away what I've known, what I've been told, what I even have experienced and learned. In that deep thought, in that deep meditative thought, I look at nature. I look at the world around me. Okay? I look and I see things and I feel things. And everything in my totality of a world, my grand world of things, okay, just hear me out. To me personally, a flat place of living doesn't make sense, okay? To me, it doesn't make sense. So, it might make sense to some of you. It might make sense to a whole lot of you. Same thing with a round earth. It doesn't matter. That's the beauty of being here. Okay? Is you have got an inalienable spark within you that no one can tell you other than your heart, your mind. Okay? If we're looking for, in this world of things, if we're looking for answers to our own questions, honestly, the best thing you can possibly do is try to go within yourself on a calm, just go relax. Just go meditate within your own self, by yourself. Pay attention to nature and just dwell. Just go within yourself and admire the beauty, okay, of the world around you. Because it truly does not matter whether it be round, flat, etc., etc. None of that matters. None of it. So now, on top of that, we're talking the chaos. Okay? Trying to organize all of this blatant, shoved in our face. Because today, you got to understand, we got to realize, I hate the word understand. We got to realize that the world we live in is very, very, very chaotic. And it's probably going to get more chaotic. As we see other people's dialogues play out, other people's experiences play out, okay? We're going to watch our own world take shape even more. Whether it be more technological, whether it be we're gonna gain more finances one way or the other, or we're gonna this, or we're gonna that. Here's the thing: reason is why everything came into existence. Reason. The word needed a reason. Expression from the spirit. Expression from the soul. I couldn't my own very self hold in Morgan, Tammy, Beth, Jim, all of your little sparks of essence. My being, my corporeal physical being would burn up. Okay? It would burn up. The body is not regulated to handle more than your own little spark of divinity. It's not wired that way. We are inevitably experiencing this world and everyone else's little teeny tiny slice of perception. Now, whether it be chaotic or whether it be calm, you can always bring a chaos into calm the majority of the time. You can also look out and about you and see that there's calm and there's someone trying to create chaos. But there's a reason. There's always a reason. Okay? Something had to experience all of this co-creation. That was the first cause. It was the cause to experience your all is reality, no matter what it is. No matter what it is. We may not like it and we may hate it. There's plenty of things in my world I cannot stand. Okay? And I keep looking for the reason. Why? Why this? Why that? Why do these people have to go through this? Why the suffering? Why the this? Why the disability? Why all of these? I am just a slice. I am just a slice that can ponder that reason. It's for a reason. Every single perspective, every single action has got a reaction. Action, reaction, reason because of cause. The philosophy of men, you got to remember, the philosophy of men has been passed down through the age, and it has helped kind of build, it has helped to build and form what we know today as logic and reason. We try to rationalize with things that may not be rational at all. We try to reason with things that may not have a purpose of being reasoned with. Philosophy of our ancients is literally in our blood. It is in our blood. They, if given anything, they need to be looked upon as not only our teachers, but our stewards of nature. Okay? Diving deep into what nature is, I'm nature. Vic is nature. Morgan is nature. You are nature. We don't really even think about that a lot of the time. We don't think about that. We let it slide. We, again, don't even add 1 + 1 is 2. I am nature. I am part of your world in nature. So again, the experience, the perception, my experience in reality, right, is mine. It's all mine. Now, I see Rose say, so true. It's okay to say that because it resonates with how she feels. Me and James, Mr. James Roundtree over here, okay? Good fella, great fella. He and I can talk. He agrees and believes in this. I agree and disbelieve in this. It's still okay. It does not separate he and I from co-creating. Let's put it this way. Myself and my wife, I'll bring my wife into the equation. My wife, Melissa, and I, we can disagree on some of the most simplistic of things. Okay? Some of you may say, well, that was stupid. But to me, it wasn't stupid. To her, it wasn't stupid. It would cause a major fight and or dispute because we're fighting and we're disputing. We didn't agree on something. When what we should do is, what we usually do, is step back and I put my finger over her lips, or she puts her finger over my lips and just listens to nothing. Because what was said, usually in my co-creative environment with her, did not make sense to her. What she said in reaction, okay, did not resonate well with me. So all of you that are agreeing or disagreeing, that's fine. It may resonate with you or it may not resonate with you, what I'm saying to you. But hopefully it does, because to me it is logical. To me it makes sense. Okay? And again, studying the psychosis of men, and I watch a lot of things. I watch and I learn. I'm a watcher. I watch people. And again, triggering these people, I like to watch their reaction. Okay? Because here's the key. The key is if a person can get triggered enough, okay, to want to argue with you, yell at you, cuss at you, physically beat the hell out of you, okay, they've got to go to extremes, okay, to fortify within you, which you're still gonna go, why the fuck do you, their belief. James Roundtree, James, my boy, my bro, right there, could come up here to Akron, beat my ass, and just beat me half senseless, beat me half to death, because I don't believe what he believes. Do you think that's going to change my mind at all? No. All that's going to, I mean, it's not going to do a damn bit of good. Michelle here, she loves me with all of her heart. I know she does, and she loves a lot of people, and she tries to help people. But do you think that she's going to get angry, cause chaos and turmoil, and beat someone's ass because, well, they didn't follow her, follow her recipe for this, or her daily planner on food, and just, food to what to eat and what not to eat? No, she's going to present. I know Michelle. She's going to present something to you like I would present something to you, and you either believe it or take it as it resonates, or you're not. I am not here. I now know in my world, after doing this for so long, that license on the wall back there is quite old. The mind. I have always been interested in the mind and how we think, and why we must think that my belief must outrank someone else's belief. It shouldn't. It's mine. My own chaos is within me. My own calm is within me. But what a lot of people fail to do, which hopefully in your adult life you do this now, versus standing there arguing with someone and fighting with someone, you will say, okay, and just walk away. It does absolutely no good to fight with someone, to argue with someone, to belittle someone. This is what there's a difference. There's a difference between triggering someone and poking, prodding at someone, triggering, right? Versus me looking over at James and calling him a motherfucker because, well, he don't believe how I believe. It don't work like that. We're not designed to do that. Here's the kicker. Whenever I said that, the word designed means that there's something bigger or something about us, okay, that is the cause of us being. We'll get into that a little bit later. That is really deep. But I did see a comment where I wanted to read. This is a really good comment from you, James. All you have to do is accept the fact that people are different. It's basic respect. That is exactly right. That is basic respect. And it's okay. It is absolutely, fundamentally okay to agree to disagree. You see? I'm not here. We're all not here to just try to beat into one another's belief systems. There are certain aspects of philosophy I can present to you that can ooh and ah you without a doubt in my mind. And you'll be questioning a lot of things. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. But here's the thing. I'm not here to do that to you. I am definitely here to help trigger you into, in my own mind, I believe now, in the world that I am in, I am a catalyst to help bring forth your best you. You have it in you. You've got it every day. You're living your best self every day, and you don't even realize it. You truly don't. We do not. What up, Jim? We take in all of this chaos, okay? And we're blinded. We are literally blinded by how we are uniquely built. We are uniquely designed. We are unique in every single aspect of our being. Every single aspect of our being. We are all unique. And that is okay. The co-creative mechanism that we all participate with would be right here and in the now. There, you'll never not get back this now moment. Before we even get the word out, now is already prior by a nanosecond or nanoseconds, milliseconds, seconds. This is why right now matters within your world of things, your matrices of things. This is why the flat earth debate bullshit means nothing. It means nothing. This is why and/or fights, disputes on religion mean nothing. It means nothing. And this is, whenever you look at the world around you and you look at, again, I gotta use the word totality because that's what it is, the totality of the world. Okay? We are interacting with a co-creative mechanism that we can't control, and yet most of the time, the problem that we have is our own family looks at the way we are changing our belief, we are changing our mechanical, the way our brain processes things mechanically, logically. And they're like, what the hell is wrong with you? Beth Ann, what the hell is wrong with you? Vic, what are you thinking? What do you mean? You think or you believe this? Are you crazy? No, you're not crazy at all. You're you. That is what makes you special. That is what makes you unique. I assure you, you come into this world alone as a soul aspect of the divine essence of something. I call it, a lot of us call it the source. I know it as the all is. And I come into this world as an aspect of that. And I will do my best, now that I know and I'm aware of that, to teach you that essence is in you. It has no label, it has no name, it has no specific belief. It itself, its own self, if self, it is an I. It has got to be an I. It is an essence of you, me, does not care what it experiences as long as you give it an experience elsewhere. Airbrush Mish says, Matthew, she says, Matthew, I know a narcissist bullshitter a mile away. I never really did until I seen one on their narc world. Narcissism. There's a lot of people that are narcissistic. Absolutely. But again, Mish, that is their world. That is truly the world they live in. They think that you, me, Jim, Ilio, owe them everything. Everything. When all you should really be doing is just gratifying them. If they're truly a narcissist, be glad that you should tell them. Be glad that I'm even here. You should be glad I'm talking to you. You should tell them that. Because if you see their narcissistic way, tell them, bless your little heart. It's okay. Go be a narcissist somewhere else. Go believe you're somewhere else. It's okay. It is also, that's what I'm saying. This is what I've tried to say for so very long. And again, on the page, you'll see where I trigger the shit out of specific religious beliefs, specific worldly beliefs. All right? We need to not brush these people off, the narcissist, right? Just say, bless your little heart. Trust me, I've ran into a shit ton of narcs. Truly, I have. And I will agree to disagree, and it's just that simple. I don't want nothing to do with them. Therese says, fractals of the divine electromagnetic source. Absolutely. I that resonates with me 100%. Absolutely resonates with me. Jim Andre says, it matters not how others feel about you. What matters is how you feel about yourself. That right there is the complete key. Absolutely a complete key. If you want to talk about, check this out. If any of you, and I know a lot of you up here, have got compassion in your heart, a lot of, if not all of you do. If you run into anybody at all that's in that suicidal modality, right? That is what Jim Andre says right here. It's a matter not of how other feels about you, but what matters to you about how you feel about yourself. That little statement right there is a key for you to help someone out of that suicidal mentality, that trigger. Something inside of their chaotic mind has got them, and again, usually more so than anything, it is the aggravation, the disturbance, the chaos, the disorder, okay, in one's own world that causes the chaotic thought of a suicidal tendency to even creep in. And all of you up in this chat and or listening, that is the best way for you to talk someone out of a suicidal thought, is to share with them how unique they are and how blessed they are to be literally participating with their own self. To hell with everybody else. Okay? To hell with everybody else. Their experience within their own self matters most. We came into this world alone as a fractal of source. All that is, and it's going to be that way when we leave. We may have mom, daughters, sons, whatever by our side when we leave, hopefully. But nevertheless, we will leave alone. We will transition from the physical essence, okay, into the all is totality of source, absolute source. I just got a we removed your content, YouTubeadvance.com, blah 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 blah. Yeah, that was from that's a while back. Okay, as long as we're still going. Nevertheless, but again, what matters the most is you. That is literally all that matters. Now, I'm not saying become a narc. I'm not saying become a narcissist. I'm just saying that you need to focus on your own individual core essence. You're here. You know. Well, why are we here? We're here. Blah, blah, blah. We're here. There's got to be some reason why we're. Of course there is. Through your eyes are a mechanism. It's a machine. Your body is a machine. You are a biological third density feeling creation. Built by the hands or built by the mind of another creator or of the creator. However you want to look at it. Okay? My belief doesn't matter to you. All I want you to really, really take from this is your core foundational belief. If that's truly your core foundational belief, then there's no reason to argue. There's no reason to get mad. There's no reason to cuss at anybody. Hurt someone's feelings about it? Not at all. We are all part of that specific spark, okay? That whatever spark you believe in. What am I looking at here? Robin says the Jezebel spirit has taken over a lot of people. The Jezebel spirit is a mocking spirit. That is what she's referring to. The Jezebel spirit, which is a mocking spirit. Well, don't get me confused by the Jezebel spirit, Robin, because I don't necessarily mock people. I trigger people. There is a difference. Okay, mocking them and triggering them is different. Okay, I know you know the difference. And again, up on the broadcast here, I don't want anyone to take from what my posts here, and I might even just start posting a viewer discretion is advised. If you get triggered, just leave. just leave, because I'm not here on and in your world to trigger you to the point where you're like, oh well, you man, and then start ripping some people's faces off. to try to defend why the earth is flat. Give two fucks. I personally could care less. Vic could care less. I know Vic could care less. Okay? A lot of people, okay, like reading through the comment here, Vic says, belief is subjective. What's more important is the one's own journey. Exactly. Your journey is what matters. Mr. James Roundtree, I love reading your guys' comments, especially diving deep like this. You know what people need to do also is, let me try to get that to stay, is whenever they see something on social media that they disagree with, first decide whether that's the thing. That's the thing. Usually they'll read it and just like spouting off at the mouth, right? They'll type it before they even think about what they're going to say. We all run into this. We all run into, you don't even think about what you're going to say before you say it. Husbands, look at you. Wives, I'm looking at you. It's what causes a lot of dispute, a lot of marital problems, because we spout off at the mouth without even remotely thinking about what we're going to say. In fact, as she's saying something, I'm processing as what I'm going to say next. You know I'm right. And that causes a lot of marital problems is speaking without even fucking thinking. Whenever they see something on social media that they disagree with, and they first decide whether they want to argue and or something meaningful, or drop some meaningful information. Absolutely, James. If it's just to argue, completely scroll on. Right, I agree. I completely agree with you. That's a hell of a good statement. Alan says both are fun to do. Trigger people and piss them off. I can say that, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like to piss people off, bro. I don't. Mr. Richard Roller, divide and conquers the mindset of the population. I wouldn't say the population, bro. There are people in our little world here that looks to be their central point is to divide and conquer. Right, and we as a people are, like it or not, we're just like at their mercy, right? We're at their mercy. The problem with that is there's a lot of people that we know, you and me both, Richard, and a lot of people up in here know that the human consciousness will only go so far. We'll only take it for too long. Remember, right? Remember, there are those, this country itself, we've all heard it said, God, guns, guts, and glory, right? And behind every blade of grass over here in the United States, you can find at least 2 or 4 guns with a redneck with a big-ass wad of chew in his mouth. All I'm saying is the consciousness of these people can only be pushed so far before reason kicks in and gives them a cause. We all gotta go back to cause and effect. Reason was because, right? Because was because of a cause. This all makes logical sense, even at a source level. If you meditate at all, and if you don't, I really would suggest just letting yourself have 15 minutes of your busy ass day to meditate. Calm your world. Put the phone away. 15 minutes. Just give yourself. Do you not owe yourself 15 minutes? You do. 15 minutes of nothing but silence. Just go hug a tree, lay on the back of a tree, punch a tree. Do whatever the hell you need to do for 15 minutes. Just you. Ground yourself. Go within yourself and see how you feel about your world that very moment. A lot's going to make sense to you, especially whenever you start close your eyes and start processing that day. Okay, that day can be processed within that now moment. Okay, that chaos can indeed be harnessed, and you can understand what's going on. And put it this way, you can also end a lot of disputes. You can end a lot of disputes in the future if you do go in your mind and or think about what caused the divide, what caused that rift. And if you did it, then, well, I don't know, I guess would be the bigger man. James, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to say what I said. Richard, I didn't mean to treat you like that. Alan, I'm sorry, buddy. You know what I'm saying? But if it was somebody else, someone else, we have got it within us to say, I love me enough to not even deal with that. Okay? If it is only on Facebook and you're only having to deal with these people on Facebook, you know what? Scroll on through there, find that block button, and bye-bye. Right? You don't have to interact with these people at all. Blah, blah, blah. Beth Ann says, hold her fur baby and her kids. Absolutely. That's a good one. That's a good way to like just wind down your day, is to just go and interact with your world, this closest near and dear to you, to help resolve chaos within mind. Okay. Again, we're not really truly here. A lot of people's like, I'm here to change the world. Okay. What do you need? What do you need from me? What do you need from me? And how do I do this? Because I can't do that alone. I need you. I need you to do that. If we're going to change the world, we're going to do it together. That is a co-creative, co-collective thing. Right? We really can't do that on our own. It may take me going, hey James, let's go do that. Let's go change the world. We're gonna do this. Then it's me and James. Then we're more of the divine spark. We're more of an essence, focal point. That is what will do it. Is whenever we take our co-creative collective creation mechanism and we fine tune it and we hone in on the problem, that is a force right there to be reckoned with. Absolutely. Why do you think, check this out, why do you think that the ruling class is the ruling class? Why do you think that the upper echelon has got the majority of us just chasing our proverbial tail? It's because they keep everybody in complete chaos by bombarding them with information overload. We as a people, as an individual person, need to see what is and what is not detrimental to our own experience here, so that we can collectively rise to the top. We are not going to be able to do that alone. There is no way we will do that alone. It takes us all to collectively do that. Teresa says damn. She was reading my mind, or I was reading hers. It takes us, the collective, to fight. She's absolutely right. It takes us as that creative force. If you want to, you are not a creator. You are. I love to create. Put it this way, when I'm angry, I love to create, and I do it mainly two ways. I either play the guitar or drums, which is music, or I will jump online and I will jump on the computer. I will make a meme. I love to draw. I love to create. I love to create things. Okay. Now, when it comes to trying to move people and or motivate them into getting things done, again, you got to remember the world around you isn't really yours. You're in it, right? We're in this matrices of something, but don't ever forget, this matrices is part of the totality. It is all the word energy. It too is energy. Very, very malleable, very pliable. So in order to create the world that we want, it's going to take more of me, more of you together. Again, there's an upper echelon, and you and I know it. You absolutely know this. That keep us fighting, keep us divided by any means necessary. But if we're going to get anywhere, we need to put down the, oh, well, he's black, I'm not talking to him. Oh, well, she's just, I'm not talking to her. Right? Black, white, pink, green, purple, color don't matter. Color means shit. Absolutely nothing. Energy does not, the God source within me, a lot of people, whenever I say I don't see color, they're like, oh, well, you're racial. Okay, man, go about your way of thinking. Why did you just say that? That is the first fucking thing they say. Whenever you want to, oh, well, you're racial. For saying that I don't want to see color. I don't want to judge the way my ancestors judged you. Why don't you stop judging me because of the way your ancestors judged me? Right? It needs to happen. Everybody needs to end that fucking, that it is a generational curse. Racism is a generational curse. If you really want to know the truth, we are all in this chaos of mind together. And it truly does not matter what race, what religion, what sexuality. Whenever we're going to try to focus in, harness in on what we need to do to change this clay, to change this matrix, we need to stop that shit. We need to grow the fuck up, and we need to put away our differences, hone in, focus that energy, focus the energy, love one another, regardless. Morgan, I love you. You're a human being. Beth, I love you. You are a human being. Teresa, I love you. You are a human being. James, I love you. You're a human being. Alan, and the list can go on and on and on. We are made manifest energy. That is what matters the most. And that is a lot of what we look at in this matrices of things. And we're like, God, what in the hell is wrong with these people? Why? Why can't they just put away their differences? Why can't we just do this? I don't know. I've meditated, I've thought on this. I have thought on this specific topic, the racial divide. And it goes beyond. It goes above beyond black or white or Mexican or Hispanic or whatever. Whites versus Hispanics, Hispanics versus whites, blah, blah, blah. Who, that alone is, even though that's a racism kind of racism label, it goes above and beyond that. We've got absolute diehard feminists, right? Don't want jack shit to do with men. Just men are pieces of shit. It's because of what, I don't know, maybe what they went through as a child. Maybe they went through something. Again, bless your heart. You bless your heart. But I'm sorry, to co-create in this matrices of things, my world, it takes a man and a woman. And there is a difference. Okay? Just saying. Lisa and Lily aren't going to create a baby. Lisa and Lily aren't going to co-create an offspring. Vic here, and Veronica. Okay? Or whoever. Just, it blows my mind, the world that we live in today. We have allowed this to get like this. If you really, really want to get down to it. We have allowed this to happen. Now everybody wants to fix it. Or a lot of people want to fix it. You've got a majority of people that's like, oh well, you're racist. You don't blah, blah, blah. You don't believe in this. Me personally, I don't give a shit. I don't care any of it. Okay, it doesn't bother me. Just don't rub your balls on my leg, and we will be fine. That would be a line. That right there, my dear friend, would be a line that you would cross, that you would probably have a hell of a time walking back across. You don't do that shit. I'm just saying. Okay? It takes the modality of someone logically thinking to process some of the stupid shit in our world. And it didn't get that way because of me. And I'm going to guarantee it didn't get there because of you. It didn't just get there because of you. It got there because of us. Not just me and not just you. We obviously was blinded. We were persuaded. We didn't this or we didn't that. Right? Things happen collectively within this matrices of things. If you really want to know how to manifest, truly, the occultists know this best. Truly, manifestation can take place between a male and a female. Honest to God. They were created by dual energy. The feminine energy and the masculine energy. If you really want to create in your world, it takes two. It takes those two. All right, let me read some of these comments, you guys. Oh boy, I didn't mean to be on a roll. I wanted to kind of dive into a part of my lecture here, and I called it the chaos within mind. My Morgan Rounds. Let me stop here. Man, let me go up. Teresa, there we go. Teresa. There we go. Let's go up to Teresa. Teresa says, you are not what you were born into. That's correct. Each one of you were all races in all past lives. You were man and you were woman and did bad things to humanity as well as have done good to all. I personally, that is a belief of mine. I personally believe in reincarnation. So you and I, Miss Teresa, you and I resonate on that, without a doubt. Where am I going? Morgan, my family helped me, make me a human being. Bless your heart. You are a sweetheart, Morgan. You absolutely are a sweetheart. And so is your husband, man. Vic says, this is all part of construction that we live in. And it starts with our educational system and the culture or cult we exist within, Vic. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yeah, babe. Right there. I don't see color. I see action. That is one hell of a good statement. I'm getting a tear in my eye, and I don't know why. I truly am. Miss Beth Ann, I know I have gone through hurt or hell, but have a big heart for others. I know you do, Beth. It's people getting with the wrong peeps. That's got a lot damn do with it. You know, it absolutely does. Mr. Lee Grantham says, I'm a broken soul, still trying to find my way. Well, let me share something with you, bro. I've been talking to you for quite some time, okay? And you threw a word in there. That is kind of contradictory to what you want to do. And the word is try. Okay? We need to thank, oh, bless your heart, Lisa, thank you. For real, thank you for the stars, man. Mr. Lee Grantham, let's talk to you for a second, bro. And I'm not meaning to target in on you, okay? But I know you have been here for some time. The word try, to me, you may as well chalk the word up as, excuse me. Let's word it that way. Let's really literally word what you said. I'm a broken soul. I'm still excused to try to find my way. Let's use the word excuse. I'm a broken soul, still have an excuse to find my way. The word try, Lee, literally in your mind, you have got to get over the word try. The word understand, go with understand. Even though it may piss some people off or upset them, they don't understand. They don't get it. But the word try is saying, meh, right? And I mean that with everything in me, bro. I know that you've been through some shit. I truly do. And you know that you know that I mean well when I talk to you. We were handed things that we were handed things that weren't real. Go deeper on that, Michelle. I don't understand what you're saying. Ms. Morgan says you are what you believe. Now let's talk a little bit about that, Morgan. Because here's the thing. You guys really need to realize. Let me say this again. And a lot of people agree to disagree with the 186 Doodlebot community. I personally am like, okay, believe in what you want to believe in. I'm completely okay with it. I don't care. It doesn't affect Matthew. It doesn't affect me. This platform, the majority of you are always welcome here, as long as you are real. As long as you are real. If you truly have got your shit together, okay, and you're real, I assure you, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right within your whatever you believe. Because believing is seeing the construct conform to your will. It's not the other way around. You're not going to just go out and say, I believe in UFOs and see one. It don't really work like that. It don't work like that at all. Let me share. I'll share a movie with you. I want to share a movie with you, and the name of that movie is called The Shack. The SHACK. The Shack. Right? The Shack. Now, I'm not gonna spoil this. I'm not gonna spoil this at all. But truly, I believe in my heart that a lot of you need to really watch that movie. Okay? Because whenever you get your mindset into helping others to the point where I don't have any more to give you, all right, is when people that truly are real people will actually come to help you. I am to the point where now where I need help. I needed help. Look at all these. Look at the badges here. Morgan has a badge. Lisa has a badge. James Roundtree has a badge. I can scroll back through here and I can show you tons of people. Morgan, Lisa Thomas, Airbrush Mish, James. These little green badges here, they mean something to me. They mean that what we do here means something to them. It means something to them. And that's truly what it's about. I have given everything I have got. Literally. My wife tells me all the time, I need help. Okay, cool. And I'll go do some shit, and I'm a guy. All right. I don't mind me. I mean, Beth Ann says I don't need a badge. I know who I am. You don't understand what I'm saying, Beth. Everybody up here on this thing, everybody up here on in the chat that's got a badge knew that I needed help. They grabbed a subscription. That helps me with the broadcast. That's what I meant by a badge. That's but that's what I meant. And look, I know a lot of you guys' situation, and the badge doesn't really mean shit. Other than to me, it means that I know that I'm doing something right in your world. It means I'm doing something right in my world. That is why it means so very much to me. So again, dropping the badge thing. Never mind. Never mind. Sorry, I even fucking mentioned it. But I'm very, very proud to see so many of you that are helping me now carry the weight of the broadcast. Okay. All right. So, okay. Getting back to co-creating. Okay. I could not co-create this broadcast without you. I literally would be sitting here talking to no one. Okay. We would be interacting with nobody. And the Internet of Things, a lot of people like look at the Internet of Things, the world of things, right? And they look at it and they're like, oh, well, the Internet is bad. No, the Internet is not bad. No. That is your perception. That is your perception of the Internet. The Internet itself is not bad. It is a tool. It is a tool. At any given moment, you can like smash something, right? You can smash something on your keyboard. I want to look up blah, blah, blah. And bam, it's right there at your fingertips in the matter of milliseconds. It is a tool. The thing, I appreciate you too, Rose. I truly do. Tina, you're late for class. Sit your ass down there. Barbara, same thing with you. I love you guys. The Internet, the tool, right? It can be used. And it is used as a tool. I know a really, really, really good friend of mine that this little broadcast, again, without the Internet, you wouldn't be hearing people's testimonies. You wouldn't be researching things. You wouldn't be able to interact with family and or friends the way you do. Video conferencing. Okay, the tool is an amazing thing, right? But the problem is that we look at the different things that the Internet has got to offer, and we see these little particles of source that are very nefarious. They'll hack you in a New York minute. Tina Danley's going through this shit right now. Someone hacked Tina's account, right? Tina got her account hacked. She's got to go through changing all of her cards, all this shit again. So this tool was utilized to benefit someone else nefariously, and Tina was on the receiving end of that chaos. I'm sorry that she is. I've been through that shit. It's who is behind the tool, says Beth Ann. You are absolutely right. Think of it. Think of what I'm telling you. And this takes me into where we're going now, and that is the AI of things. You guys knew you had to know I was gonna go there, didn't you? You knew I was gonna go there. Damn it, Matthew, you had to go there. Yes, I did. There are some of you that absolutely are scared shitless of AI. And I rightfully understand. I understand this. But I will tell you that artificial intelligence, or the artificial side of things, right, was a creation. That was a human creation. Now, where does it play? Where does it play in to our world? You guys, I'm hoping that a lot of you and or some of you even disagree with me. I truly am. You ready? All right. It's not because I'm lazy. It is because I want you to really think about what I'm telling you. We are the only species on this planet that have got to work our ass off from the time we can work till the time we are damn near dead just to survive. I'm telling you that AI is going to help you in my matrix, okay? Live life a little bit easier if you let it. There's a friend of mine. I don't know. I can say her name. You guys know who Charlene. A lot of you know who Charlene Angel Astro is, right? She got to experience a 15-minute city. Now, I haven't really talked about a 15-minute city. I have not spoken too much about them at all. However, I've researched quite a bit about them. And I'm going to tell you that you will not find a die-hard criminal. Okay? Listen. You are not going to find a die-hard criminal or a pedophile ring or a felon that's wanted on charges anywhere remotely fucking near a 15-minute city. That is the way I truly believe that. And the reason is because that 15-minute city is monitored by more than just AI. Okay? It is monitored by more than just AI. It is monitored by local police. Now, here's the kicker. Everything, like you've heard me and Larry talk about, everything within our matrices of things is monitored. Everything is monitored. They know what Lee's fart smells like. The system knows what is going on. The Matrix knows everything. You've got to have this. Check this out. All of you son of a bitches behind the Matrix that are trafficking our kids. This little thing right here, it tracks every single thing that you text, every single call that you do. It knows your location, whether you turn it off or not. It knows everything about you. Every transaction, every text. So as you're trading our children through this matrices of things, I'm telling you, if you are in Google and you fucking know about this and you don't do anything to fix the problem, what's that say? What does that say? You'll not see that same shit go down or really bad shit happen in a 15-minute city. It is monitored, ran by, everything. Damn near everything is AI. Everything is ran by. Now, I said all of that to say this. Again, you guys can disagree with me. I'm cool with that. I am completely cool with that. I want you to know that there will be a day when these bastards will not be able to walk down the street without you knowing about it. I'm telling you, it's coming. It is coming. Because this matrix that I live in, okay, I did not come in here as a source to work my ass off from the time I can work till I am dead. And I know damn well neither did you. So this is where in my world, I believe and I feel, right, that we co-creatively collaborated together. AI is now part of our world. Okay? And imagine this, the Matrix is back here, right? We've all heard, and we all know, that the Federal Reserve is about as federal as Dairy Queen. It isn't federal at all. It is privatized. It is owned and operated by private corporations that you and me aren't privy to. You know, again, going back to what George Carlin said, can't help but recite his statement where he says, they're all in a big club. And you guys can finish the rest of that statement. Right? Now, you're asking me, where does that play out? Where does that even remotely come close to being part of the chaos within mind? Because I'm going to tell you that they are still part of that creation. All of these people doing all of this bullshit, all of this negative stuff, they're still part of source all things. Will there be accountability? Let me tell you, I morally know in my own mind what is right and what is wrong. Will they be held accountable? I truly hope so. I truly, truly hope so. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, for real. I appreciate that. I truly do. Thank you so very much. You know, when we realize that a lot of people don't know what I'm just talking about the children, about our kids. Oh, God. There's people just now waking up to just how bad this Matrix has got. Okay? What do we do? What do we do with these people? What do we do with these people that just now woke up to the fact that there are individual people that can't co-create, can't create like the majority of us up in here? So what do? They revert to, well, I'm not, whatever. I'm just going to point books, right? They go to occult ritualism. They go to ritualistic, occultic. Don't get me wrong. Does the occult rituals work? Absolutely. They absolutely work. You see it. You absolutely. If you were not able to see what's going on in your world, it works. It truly does. Okay. But nevertheless, they're doing these things under the cover of, oh well, they're too rich, or they're too high profile, they're too ordained, right? No, they're still individuals, and they're still, in my world, going to be held accountable for what they do. So this is what I'm saying. In that 15-minute city, whenever we ushered in AI into that little test city, mind you, they're popping up everywhere. Number one, I see it as you and I did not come here to slave our asses off until the day we die. Okay? Number two, I see that it is a good thing because there should be no crime in a 15-minute city. And if there is, you dead square point at the cop because the cops let it go. Law enforcement at that point would be letting it go. We see what's going on. We absolutely see what's going on. And I'm telling you, mark my word, in the world in a world ran by AI, that shit will not happen. It absolutely will not happen. I'm not saying get rid of the human being as a total consciousness and get rid of the feeling, because AI don't give a shit what you feel. Truly, it does not. It does not know. It does not care whether that senator is, oh, I'm so sorry. Did you hear me? Senator, congressman, vice president of a corporation, right? The AI don't give a shit what that person feels. Oh, I didn't mean to do this. Well, I didn't know. It ain't going to care. And I'm going to tell you right now, we're reaching a point right now in this country where our military, our veterans, our warriors, they're reaching that breaking point too. They're not giving a shit. Now, my hope is that they don't beat AI to the punch. I'm truly hoping that they do not take the step to, you know what? I know an individual, and the majority of you know. I don't even have to speak his name. You guys all know an individual, okay, that I assure you that if he was in office, pardon me, fucking heads would roll. Heads would roll. He may die doing it, but heads would roll. You know damn well who I'm talking about. And why? Why would he do that? He would not necessarily do it because, well, it's just the better thing to do. He sees, and a lot like all these other military men and women, sees the moralistic reason. He sees the reason. And the reason is love. It's a good reason. It's a damn good reason. I see Airbrush Mish says, I'm going to go ahead and say her name, Angela. Angela Merkel, right? Was in the yacht club. She was Harry's little girl. What? Never heard of... Oh, what? Never heard of the yacht club until today. Yes. Yvonne says, heads are about to roll. She's another one of our vets, and I thank her every single time I see her up in here. I thank her for that. And you'll never not hear me say thank you for that. I understand what she went through. I understand what she's seen. I understand what she even now. You know, we go through these things for our own experience to share with other people and to learn from one another. I am thankful. I am absolutely 100% thankful that I myself don't have to go through, nor did have to go through the shit that Yvonne went through. I am. I didn't really want to go to the military. However, I was gonna. I even told my father I will. I absolutely will. But I don't wanna. Airbrush Michelle says, every day we need love. Well, I can't remotely tell you anything that was built from hate. I can't tell you anything remotely that good that come out of hating someone. Hate does nothing. Truly, it does nothing. But nevertheless, let's just say that on a barometer, right? A little thermometer. I'm going to hold this little vape juice thing up, right? And I'm doing this for a reason. Check this out. Right here in the middle of this, let's just put a 0. You'll hear me say this a lot. This is 0. In AB, BC and AD, this is timeline 0. But on this little thing here, this is a scale of 0. Right? Positive, negative. 0. Positive, negative, whatever, right? Hate is still part of this. It is still part of the equation. And that's what a lot of people can't even wrap their mind around. But we absolutely need to know that you cannot have all is without it. It's still part of it. Something has to experience it. Something has to experience it. It's still part of the whole. Okay? You see, I know you guys get what I'm saying, right? So to what degree is someone hurting, or is someone not hurting? All of these things are derivative of the same aspect. Lee Grantham says, Matt, no offense here, but was not BLM built on hate? Well, that's a topic. That is a topic on its own, really, to be honest with you. I mean, BLM was BLM built on hate. Let's think about. I'm not gonna with the time I got. I'm not gonna completely dissect that statement. But everything in our world, okay, was built to be experienced one way or the other, and we can all take it for what it was created for. Was it created to divide, or was it created to unite? Is there any singularity point? Is there any 0 point? Because the singularity is that 0 where chaos meets calm. It is the all is total. Okay? Whenever you all hear me and Larry talk about becoming the singularity, what is that? That is literally the all is totality. I can't even put it to words. Okay? Words fail me when I try to explain what it is. The mind can't even wrap its logical brain around what I'm trying to explain. For real. This is like trying to the mind can almost grasp what the word God is, right? God. To me, a lot of you know, is source of all things. I'm not gonna, again, I don't care what I truly Yvonne missed it. Yvonne, sister, you missed me telling everybody. I trigger a lot of people, and whenever I trigger them, I do it for a reason. But again, the belief of what I'm trying to explain to you is not necessarily just a belief. Okay? It is the realism of what really is. Okay? We know that source is what? Source. It is the beginning, it is the end of everything. In fact, to me, in my understanding of things, source has no end. So whenever I refer to my creator, my God, my reality, my matrices of things, my version of reality, I can't help but go back into the singularity. I cannot help but going back into knowing that it is all things. It is all things and nothing at the same time. There is no room for anything more that's nothing. Nothing is already full of all that is nothing. You see what I'm saying? Morgan says singularity, feeling. I don't understand that statement, Morgan. I don't rephrase that. Airbrush Mix says their God is gold, oil, and drugs. I'm gonna play on that as an answer to Lee Grantham's statement, right? That is your expression of trying to define what you see that creation to be. Their God is gold, oil, and drugs. Okay. I see it as a creation of chaos. I see it as a creation of division. I see it as distortion. Right? That's the way I see what Lee mentioned. Vic says singularity is obviously moving beyond an existence of duality. Oh shit, boy. But for me, this was an unification of both masculine and feminine energy and a living in a state of oneness. One more friction in polarities within Melvik, within me. Gotcha. Absolutely. Yes, I really resonate with that statement. That is another reason why, like I said in the very, very beginning of this broadcast, I don't wish to truly argue with anybody. I will block you prior to hearing you call me a son of a bitch or something like that. I will block you, or calling me a sinner. I will block you. I don't have. Please, rationally speak with me. And if you've got to get to the defense of getting angry, calling me names, please just leave. Just leave, block me, do something. Calling these people out, calling them names, hurting one another. Agree to disagree. Agree that it's okay. It's just okay. Alan Carmen says, just out of curiosity, where do you find a 15-minute city? Let me reach out. I personally don't know where there's one off the top of my head here. Let me reach out to Charlene and see if she can't get me the location of where she experienced the one that she did, because I know of several of them that are being built, but I'm not aware of off the top of my head ones that are fully AI active. I truly am not, but I'll definitely get back with you on it, Alan. All right, Mr. Lee says, Alan, no, they're in China right now. No, they're also over here, Tammy. They're here. I will just say this: the one over that Charlene visited, I do believe, was in Pennsylvania, and I'm not quite sure where at MPA. I'm truly not. Morgan, are you telling me to get back on topic? Are you just telling me chaos within the mind? Get back on topic, Matt. Is that what you're doing, Morgan? Get back on topic, Matt. Chaos within the mind. Go back, focus. Lee Grantham sub. Matt, I watched Archie Bunker and Sanford and Son. And I was not a bigot. I still accepted people for who they are, not by color and or race. We need to accept ourselves for who we are. Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. You know, again, I have heard so much. I hate mail. I could not even remotely tell you how much hate mail I have had by simply telling people it is okay to believe whatever you believe. I personally believe way different than a lot of you. Okay, in my world of things, in my construct of things, the matrix that I look at, I cannot even tell you. What I can tell you. Let me first go to what I can tell you. I can tell you that I myself, I feel and I touch, I smell, I hear, I see, I taste. But these things that connect me to my world, they can be manipulated by this matrices. Every sense that I have got, every sense that you have got, can be manipulated to make you believe or see or hear or even feel something completely different than what your own biological system is telling you is fact. Okay? That is the world I live in. I absolutely really realize that we are a biological being. People say we are the spirit in the body. We are a body with a spirit. Vice versa, whatever fits the bill, whatever trips your trigger. It's cool with me. Whatever you want to believe, however you want to see it. But I will definitely tell you that if you are awake enough, if you are enlightened, awake enough, you will absolutely know beyond a shadow of a doubt, okay, that you are awareness. You are awareness with a body. That is what you are. You are an awareness within a chaos calm of this environment that you're in. Again, I call this my construct. I call this my matrix. This is my matrix of minds, man. That's where I'm at. So with that being said, okay, again, trying to explain that the logical processing unit of my body, of my mechanism, of my construct can be cracked, can be altered, can be manipulated. With that being said, we're like, where the hell are we? Where are we? Flat earthers, how do you know that it's flat? How do you know? You don't. Because you believe it? We're literally told, believe the science. I believe science. I do. I believe science. But to a point. When that science does not match the way my heart, my gut, and my mind resonate, fuck your science. I whatever. No. You may as well throw science out with last week's lunch that you've got in the refrigerator, because it means shit. It absolutely means shit. The world around you can be manipulated. Your sense of being can be manipulated. It absolutely can. Don't take my word for it. You all can, every one of you, you can research what I'm telling you. So going back to the chaos within mind, my personal journey, my personal what I am, who I am, what I believe my soul self to be. You're part of it. You're part of my world. You're part of my construct. You are within my world, per se. Whether you be creative, whether you be destructive. I know people that are, I know some really, really pieces of shit that have came into my life. I don't need them. I don't need them. I'm not saying that I'm better than them, and I'm not saying that you're better than them. I'm saying that you're unique and you don't fit into that world. If it doesn't resonate with you, simply just go. Don't be mean to them. Just let them be them. They're going to be them whether you're in their world or not. And if it doesn't resonate with you, why create with them? Why? What just happened to your guys' comments? I just seen some comments disappear. All right. Anyway, I'm hoping that you guys, all of you, maybe took something out of it in the beginning. Okay, now I'm kind of like deviating. I'm rambling, but I do want you to go back and let's reflect for a second on the divinity within you. Okay. Oh, woe is me. I know. Oh my God. I know people suffering right now. I know a lot of people suffering right now. And all I personally can do is say my own self, thank you for going through what you're going through, so that I don't have to. I see it. I see it, and I understand that my source has got to express itself that way. I understand that source had to experience what it experienced through you. And again, I am so very sorry for a lot of what it has put you through, because a lot of you have been through a lot of shit. So if you've had to go through suffering, if you've gone through all kinds of no matter what it be, I don't even want to touch on specific topics. If you've ever had to go through that world of suffering, I have not. Okay, and I thank you for having the courage to go through what you went through in my world, so that I didn't have to, or others that are not going through it have had to. I am absolutely grateful for that. Okay, I my own self, I see it, I hear it, and I cannot again thank you enough for giving source that outlet. Okay, I have seen a lot of shit. I've heard a lot of stories, and let me tell you what, there are some horror stories. Okay, and I'm going to tell you that these people are still alive in your world. They're still functioning in your world. How, I don't know, but they're thankful to be here. Okay, so with that being said, somehow, some way, just be thankful, be grateful that you're here, because no matter what you are going through, always know that there's someone in your world, in this matrix of something. You'll have to realize at some point you are definitely no better than them. Okay, but the roads that they're on, oh my God, it could be your world could be so much different. Mine could be so much different as well. Okay. Like Yvonne says, I'm so glad I retired as a psych nurse, and I'm still helping others. I can kind of touch on that one, Yvonne. Being within, being within clinical the hypnotherapy, and touching on the psychosis of the human being. I'm going to tell you right now, there are some people going through some shit and have been through the ringer. And the only thing we can do is be grateful. Humble thyself for them having the balls to come here. Whether they know it or not, whether I knew it or not, somehow, some way, Source knows. Their God, their source, their origin, know what they were going to have to go through. And yet they said, I'll do it. I'll do it. So, with that being said, on behalf of my all is source within me, I'm an aspect of that. I'm a creator of that. You guys keep doing what you're doing. You guys are doing great. I'm gonna get the hell out of here at an hour, almost an hour and 40 minutes. Again, I apologize, but I don't apologize. I wanted to ramble to you. I wanted you to see. I understand the chaos within mine because I'm there. I've been there. Okay, you guys, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you have seen, just know that it could be a lot worse. It's going to get better. I assure you, it's going to get better. And just remember, now, if you can interact with someone to better someone's life, to help someone, do it now. Do it right now. You may not get tomorrow. You may not get the next 10 minutes. Do it right now. Help someone right now. No, I'm not saying help me. I'm saying someone. Tell someone that you care about them. Tell someone that you love them. Tell someone that, hey, I'm glad that you're in my life. I appreciate you. And I thank you. With that being said, y'all, I'll catch you on Friday night. 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 9 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock West Coast. You love us time. With that being said, brainiacs, take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Peace out. I love you. From the heart. Okay? We're out of here. Crank it up, brainiacs. Good night, everybody. Yeah. Let's do this. One of the fastest growing talk shows on the internet. Your show, baby. Welcome aboard the Matrix Minds. One of the most controversial conspiratorial shows on the internet. The Matrix Minds. And that's right. Buckle up, everybody. Let's go. Paranormal, huh? Conspiracy, huh? Ufology? Hidden Egyptology. And anything and everything we can get our hands on. Let's go. Welcome aboard. The Matrix Minds. The Matrix Minds. Your show.
You take the blue pills, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. All I'm offering is the truth. Stay in Wonderland. All I'm offering is the truth. Stay in Wonderland. All I'm offering is the truth.
Yo, yo, ladies and gentlemen, you know this. Got a shout out, like always, to our men and women in uniform. I thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for everything that you've been through. You're possibly gonna have to go through. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not the one at the helm. Nevertheless, you are the warriors. We appreciate you. We thank you from the utmost bottom of our heart. With that being said, warriors, take care of yourself. We'll catch you on the other side. Matrix Minds audio backtracks by Richard Roller from Victoria, Australia. All your audio needs, audio creation, audio editing for the podcast, for movies, outright music creation, touch-based productions. Contact Richard Roller at richardroller007@gmail.com.
Hey everybody, Austin here with Colorado Custom Game Calls. Are you looking for a game call for your upcoming season? Are you looking for something unique? Are you looking for a gift for the hunter in your life? Well, look no further. We got you covered. At Colorado Custom Game Calls, you get to put your own twist on these calls. Whether it's waterfowl hunting, big game hunting, predator, or turkey, we got you covered. So be sure to hit us up on our Facebook and Instagram or on the web at coloradocustomgamecalls.com.
What is up, all my beautiful and gorgeous souls? I am Michelle Espinosa, otherwise known as the Shaman, through the Matrix Mind Media. So tell me, how many times have you wished that you had that special power of prediction? You know, to know what was going to happen before it actually happened and took place. To have some power and control over that situation before things came flying at you out of left field. The thing is, you actually can have that power. You can be aware of what's coming. Tune in to Astrology TV with me for Breaking the Cage every Sunday evening at 10 p.m. Eastern on the Matrix Mind Media. And I will go through the astrology and help put you on the right course and get you back in control of your own life. Love you guys.
This CBD fluid is a whole flower fluid extracted from the cannabis flower. We don't use any heat, butane, or chemicals when we extract, so we get all of the components of the plant. All the CBD, CBG, CBA, all the terpenes, all the flavonoids. This allows our body to absorb at 60 to 90% rather than the average of 6 to 10% absorption you would get with a CBD oil. Because our bodies are made up of mostly water and this is a fluid, it's highly absorbable so that you're getting 500% more nutraceuticals per dose. We also have this available in our CBD spray as well as a muscle rub with all kinds of botanicals. You're going to absolutely love it.
Check it out, brainiacs. matrixminds.live/CBD. The CBD I use. Feel free again. Feel alive again.
Welcome to Crystal Cove and Mystic Charms, where magic meets the mundane and the extraordinary becomes everyday. Are you ready to gift yourself with the whispers of ancient power stones? To the feel and hear the echoes of our ancient past? Dive into a world where each pendant tells a story, where rare stones hold secrets known only to the universe itself. At Crystal Cove, our collection isn't just jewelry. It's a gateway to a realm of mysticism and wonder. Let the shimmering opal guide you through twilight dreams, or embrace the fiery energy of the sun with our exquisite amber pendants. Each piece, handcrafted by the hands of a true mystic who understand the language of the earth and the fire of one's heart. At Crystal Cove and Mystic Charms, we believe that every soul deserves to sparkle. Whether you seek solace in the calming embrace of amethyst or wish to dance with the vibrant hues of turquoise, our collection holds the key to unlocking your inner magic if you allow it to be so. Visit us today and discover the pendant that speaks to your soul. Crystal Cove and Mystic Charms, where the beauty of our amazing earthy realm meets the magic of the cosmos.